She has that offer sitting here, and it's going to remain open.
Okay.
So I'm going to set up a breakout room for you two to talk for a minute. It shouldn't be much to talk about, Ms. Lewis. Mr. Rucker knows what he's doing very well. But just to give you a chance to talk to him. I have Fidel Garcia and Ryan Langdon.
Okay.
Who is our house counsel?
Our house counsel is Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
Still Rucker?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello.
Stephen wants the cases, I don't know if you want to go into that, he's filling in for Dante,
Yes.
and so he wanted to pick up the cases
Can
that
you
he's
zoom
gonna
in?
offer.
Can you have him zoom in,
Zoom in, okay,
please?
all right.
We'll let him know the offers and stuff, and he can do it from Zoom with you.
Okay, all right, I'll let him know.
All right, good afternoon on the 424-8076. Can you state your name, please?
My name is William L. Gray.
William L. Gray?
Yeah, Gray.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gray. And for the Galaxy Tab 8, I got you checked in, Mr. Gray.
You see, I gotta check in.
You're already checked in, Mr. William L. Gray.
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, I don't have him on here.
Oh.
You got, that's William H. Gray.
Oh, he said L.
He said L. Did you say
Hal,
H?
yeah. Yeah, it's Hal, H, yeah.
William Harold Gray.
You're right.
Okay, okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Harold.
Harold, yes. All right, as soon as we get the city attorney in here. Oh, there we go. Mr. Morgan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, first of all, are you gonna, you can do all of this from Zoom. All I need to do is give you the offers. What I like to do is I like for you to be present so that the attorney may want to make an argument on the client's behalf in order to, I'll iterate the offer to them, and they may have some circumstances like Mr. Puta is going to do. He wants to speak to you regarding the offer and his client, which is Mrs. Della Gomez Rios. And before you go into the room, Mrs. Gomez Rios has two charges of improper plate and expired plate. So I'm going to put you guys in a breakout room so you can work it out.
Okay. Thank you.
Who's on the iPhone? Good afternoon.
Byron Lane.
Oh, Byron, you were already in the room, weren't you?
Yes, sir, but I didn't have the video on. Yes, I'm here.
Byron
Langdon.
Langdon, I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Benny Gilbert.
You see S Nash, Your Honor, that's just me.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Benny,
Who's speaking? I got you, Mr. Who's on the Galaxy Tab A?
Benny Gilbert.
That's Byron Langdon.
Who's on the Galaxy Tab A?
Benny
Byron
Gilbert.
Langdon. Oh.
Now,
okay.
Byron Langdon, you were on the iPhone, weren't you?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
iPhone,
Who's on
the
the,
iPhone
say
is
that
Eduardo
again?
Gonzalez. The iPhone is Eduardo Gonzalez.
Benny Gilbert.
That's Benny Gilbert.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, Gilbert.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, they didn't put the courtroom number on there. Just so happened I had an old ticket that I put your number in there, that you can get on there.
All right, we got you. All right, Mr. Rucker, as soon as we take care of Mr. Pooch's client, then we'll go to Mrs. Lewis. Unless there's something else that you need to add or try to do on her behalf, what would you like to do?
No, I think she wants to go forward with the proposed plea agreement, Your Honor.
All right. Let's call the case of, are we ready?
Okay.
All right, let's call the case of Demaya Lewis, case number 217-260-161. This is the City of Detroit versus Demaya Lewis. Mrs. Lewis, there is an offer here in the file to plead to this amended count of improper plates. With that, I'll fine you $240. I'll give you time to pay. That's a 0-point offense. It doesn't abstract. However, it is a misdemeanor. That's my understanding. You want to take this plea?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Excuse me, Your Honor, I'm sorry. Initially, I thought you said failed to display was it. That's what I discussed with her.
No, it's improper plates. That's better than failed to display.
Okay.
Counselor, do you want to see if you can get it a step further and possibly get it dismissed?
No, that's fine. We discussed the facts, unfortunately. So that's fine.
All right. All right, you want to go ahead with this, Mrs. Lewis?
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Ms. Lewis, let me draw your attention back to February 22nd, 2021 at 5:10 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Warren and Anthony Wayne Drive. Ms. Lewis, did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes. I was leaving from my residence on campus.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, were you driving a Ford 2005 Ford?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Explorer.
I don't know if it was Explorer or not. Red in color?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Lewis, was that vehicle, did that vehicle have the proper registration at the time?
No.
And you knew it didn't have the proper registration, is that correct?
Is that the title?
Yes.
Yes. I didn't know. Well, I did know. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
All right, Ms. Lewis, I'm gonna accept your plea to the amended count of improper plates. I'm gonna fine $240, Ms. Lewis. How much time do you need to pay?
2 weeks, maybe? A week?
Are you working?
Yes.
So you tell me what you need.
Can I check the calendar really quick?
What about 30 days? Is that gonna be good enough for you?
That's perfect. Perfect.
All right, August the 11th, 2021, make that payment by then. If you find yourself in an unfortunate event that you can't make that payment by then, I hope you would zoom back in and see if the court will give you more time, Ms. Lewis.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, let's go with, as he's speaking of Unas Rios. All right, Mr. Garcia Melendez.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Mr. Garcia Melendez. Mr. Vidal Garcia Melendez, case number SP 11411-301. There's an offer here in the file, Mr. Melendez, to plead to, Mr. Garcia Melendez to plead to failure to display. That's pleading as charged. And that'll fine you $240. In the matter, I'll give you time to pay. That is a misdemeanor. It is abstractable, however, 0 points on your license. Mr. Melendez, let's see. On the same day, you received 3 other tickets, is that correct?
No.
On the same day, you received 3 other tickets. Is that correct, Mr. Melendez? Garcia Melendez?
No, I had a ticket.
I would say yes, Mr. Melendez.
All right, yes. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I see that you've received. I would see that you received a failure to stop ticket.
Yes.
I see that you received a no proof of insurance ticket and a no registration ticket along with this. Based on that, and you paid all of the civil infractions that will go along with it, I'm going to dismiss this matter based on the payment of the civil infractions.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. If there's nothing further, then you have a great day. Next up, Mr. Gary Griffin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got I need the city attorney. You have, this matter and you have the other matters that are open. So when he's done with, the matter he's in the room with now, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be heard on these matters.
Excuse me, what matter is that?
On the dog matters and on the, well, you say you're represented by counsel on the failure to stop. Even though I don't have an appearance in the record, you got a failure to stop and you have a failure to yield. So both of those matters, I'm gonna see, 6-5. You got stopped one day after the next, huh?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to stop at the stop sign, or that's the allegation that you don't want to do it, so I won't go there, I'll take those ROAs. I'm gonna wait for the city attorney for you. Let's go to, Mr. Byron Langdon.
Yeah, you put my name as Brian Langdon, but my name is Eduardo Gonzalez.
Pardon me?
My name, you have put my name as Brian Langdon, but my name is Eduardo Gonzalez.
Where you about to go, Ma?
Eduardo. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah.
That's the Langdon name?
No, the Langdon is on here as well. He's muted.
Oh, that's a different person?
Yeah, I made a mistake and put,
Oh, Eduardo?
Eduardo Gonzalez, I renamed him.
Okay.
Mr. Brian Langdon, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Langdon, let me finish up to see if you have anything else out here. So let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Byron Langdon. Case numbers SP 1080739, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 115632, 1 counts 1, 2, and 3. And SP 115632, 2, count 1. Appearances for the record, please.
Put it inside the bag.
Hiram Ruck on behalf of Mr. Byron Langdon, P61867.
Record, this is offer in the file here is pleading to 1 count of amended count of failure to display and pleading responsible to the.
They're about to come in the house, so it's gonna be loud in the house.
Pleading responsible to the civil infraction of make sure that that's a civil infraction.
Leave the mic is.
I making sure that this is a civil infraction, 1156321. Okay. Pleading responsible to the civil infraction of no proof of insurance. And all the other matters will be dismissed. I'll fine him $240 for the failure to display, and for the no insurance or no proof of insurance, I will fine him $195. I've given him time to pay.
Your Honor,
Yes,
if I have the insurance now, will that make any difference at this point?
I'm sure it will. If you can check, we can put you in the breakout room with the city attorney who's talking a long time to this other council, but it definitely can't hurt. It'll cost you a few minutes. Worst thing they can say is no.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. I do have the proof.
Wait. You want to wait?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Definitely.
We'll pass that matter.
Thank you.
Let's go to Mr. Griffin. I'm waiting on another offer for you. Let's go to Mr. Harold, Mr. William Harold Gray.
Yes.
He's got a laundry list of stuff.
Did you ask me a question? Oh,
All right. Let's see. It's all encompasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
you need our way here.
11. I don't need ROAs. I need that one list of all the stuff he has. I think I have it. No. Like
Nothing.
a list of open stuff. Is there somewhere we can consolidate this just to the open
Sure.
stuff that he has?
Bring here. Okay, yes, sir.
Please. So I have at least 12 matters in front of me. I'm counting 11, but we're going to get confirmation on that. The offer in the file is to plead to the improper plate matter. That's a $240 fine. Plead to the junk license ticket. That's closed. See, we need to get a better offer than this. Because it's not telling the true tale. And then plead to the failure to display. So what I'll do is we'll just leave it like this, plead to improper plates and failure to display, and dismiss the other matters. Well, yeah, that's a very good deal, sir. I don't know. Mr. Ray, I see you're close to my mom's age, and I definitely don't intend on lecturing a senior, but I don't know when you're gonna get it together, sir.
Well, that's why I'm trying to appear now, so I could straighten this matter out, and hopefully you'll give me time to pay.
I'm gonna give you time to pay, but you have other matters that are just, here. So here's the deal. Give them,
I printed his names, but I think some of them didn't come up because he didn't have a driver's license on some of them.
some more now.
Like the one that has a warrant, I don't think that came up, that one with the warrant.
I don't see where the warrant is. It looks like all of these are almost the same.
See how this one didn't have a license? I can tell
All
you.
right, I got the improper plate warrant. All right, so here's the deal. We will offer you an improper plate, $240 fine, and a failure to display, $240 fine, and dismiss all the rest of the matters.
Okay, so what's my total?
It's gonna be $480 today. $480, dismiss the other matters, and you got a whole lot of reinstatement fees you're gonna have to pay too, but that's not gonna be a part of this hearing today. You want that deal, or you want to take it to trial?
No, whatever you find me, that's what I want to pay. I just hope to have time to pay it.
No, I've already, do you want to speak to him? It's going to be difficult because I don't know how he's going to get into it. I've already given you the offer. I got the attorney on the line, and the attorney is, regarding the offer, but the offer is you got like 12 matters, and it's a sweetheart deal to plead to 2 of the matters and dismiss the other matters. I'm sure the attorney can let you know how good of a deal that is.
Your Honor.
Okay, I'm ready.
When were these tickets issued?
Okay, so the improper plate with the warrant on there, that was issued in 2017. The one issue, another was issued in 2017. The other ones were issued in 2021. One of them was issued in 2008, so those can be dismissed. 08. Let me see if that's the V tickets. Those can be dismissed. It's we have some other tickets that were issued in 2015, and so on and so forth. In 2020, all of those dates.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to take this deal or not, sir?
Yes, sir. Just I'll take the deal.
See what happens. One is closed out. That's closed, so that's closed. I don't know what happened on that one. All right. So, Mr. Gray, can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes.
I didn't call the cases. All right.
My hand is raised, sir.
All right.
Your Honor, my hand is raised.
All right, let me call the cases. You can put your hand down until I call the cases, sir. Can you give me an offer on Mr. Griffin, Gary Griffin? This is the city of Detroit versus William Harold Gray, case numbers SP 1134432, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 11344489, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 118493, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SX 2713708, count 1. Case number 204810811. And you said it was 1 with the warrant on there?
It was 2. These 2 year.
Both of those are called. All right. Appearances for the record, please.
Tyron Rucker on behalf of Mr. William Harold Gray, P number 61867.
So we're going to recall the warrant, and you're not guilty on Mr. Gray's behalf. We're going to, Mr. Gray, off the record, I gave you an offer that would resolve all of these matters. That's pleading to 1 count of improper plates. I'll fine you $240 on that. The offer also has in here pleading to the count of a 6-month delay to one of the junk tickets, but that matter seems to be closed already, so I don't know if you made a payment on that or not. And then the other ticket would be pleading to failure to display a valid driver's license. That's another $240 fine, and we'll dismiss all the rest of the matters. It's my understanding that you want to take that offer, Mr. Gray?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, now you can raise your right hand, please.
All right.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Gray, you can put your hand down. Mr. Gray, do you understand you have a right to a trial in all these matters?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this deal today, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we just stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gray, let me draw your attention back to January 18th, 2021 at around 12:47 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 7 Mile Road in Lumpkin. Mr. Gray, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by the Detroit police on that day?
Yes, I did.
And on that date, were you driving a 2006 Ford?
Yes.
And on that Ford, on that date, was there something wrong with the plates, Mr. Gray, meaning that the plates were not valid, they were expired, or something of that nature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what was wrong with the plates?
Improper.
Well, how were they improper?
It is not registered.
All right, they were invalid. We got a factual basis, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna find you guilty to improper plates. I'm gonna fine you $240 on that matter. Mr. Gray, I'm gonna draw your attention to either I'm looking at this wrong or it's just written up for. Okay. I'm gonna do this. This is not written properly. I'm gonna amend the offer. Instead of the failure to display, I'm gonna offer the improper place there. That puts you in a little bit better position because that is a non-abstractable offense. Mr. Gray, I'm going to draw your attention to February 14th, 2020 at around 12:10 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Arlington and Minnesota. Were you driving on that date a 1994 Ford?
Yes, Ford Ranger.
And on that date, was it something, was there no registration on that vehicle at that time?
No, it's not.
And you knew that when you drove that vehicle on that date, is that correct, Mr. Gray?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna find you guilty to the amended count of improper plates in that matter, and I'm gonna fine you $240. Mr. Gray, how long do you need to pay?
I'm on a fixed income, so whatever time you could give me, the longest you could give me, cause I get paid on the 3rd of each month.
$480. How much? I don't want to really let the world know what you're getting on the fixed income, but that would help me to establish how long I can give. I can give you as long as you need. When can you pay it up?
What's my total? I gotta know what my total. I can't say I'm gonna pay if I don't know how much I gotta pay.
Today is your total is $480, and as my pop used to tell me, you probably heard this before. Put a date on it, Mr. Gray.
Okay, well I could say by September I have it paid off. I'm on a fixed income. I can only they're already taking money from.
I'm gonna do one better than that. I'm gonna give you 90 days.
Oh, okay. And you say how much my total? 400 and what?
$80 for the day.
480.
Yep, 480.
Okay.
Hey,
you
by
give me 90.
October 11th, 2021.
Oh.
I'm going to say, Mr. Gray, that if you don't, if you find yourself in a position that you can't pay it by then call back in just like you did now. We'll see if we can find you some more time.
Okay. Do I come down there to pay that?
You can, but I hope you're not driving.
No, I'm not. I caught the bus this morning. I've been catching the bus.
Yeah, you can pay it online if you got somebody to help. You can pay it online, or you can pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit. If it's nothing further, Mr. Gray, you have a good day.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
So I could come down there to pay the money. Is what I'd like to know. But can I come down to 36 districts?
Yes, you can come down here and pay it. They'll take your money.
Oh, okay then. That's what I'll do. You say I got 90 days to pay it, right?
Yep. And if you need more time, just call us up and we'll see if we can find you some more time.
Okay. Well, I'll be in there the 3rd of next month to bring half of that. Hopefully I can.
Bird, have a great day.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go to Mrs. Gomez Rios. I've given you guys ample opportunity, and I guess that worked out for you because it seems like there's a much more favorable offer in here.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Julian Puda on behalf of my client, Delia Gomez Rios.
All right, but I haven't caught the case yet. So let's call the case now. This is the city of Detroit versus Delia Gomez Rios. Case number SP 1152492, counts 1 and counts 2. Now you can go ahead, Counselor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Julian Puda, P67520 on behalf of the defendant, Delia Gomez Rios.
All right, I see that there's an offer here. What is this? Dismiss both of the counts?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Based on the offer, I'm sure Mrs. Gomez Rios has no objection to that. We're going to dismiss both counts based on the plea agreement that's in the file.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Thank you, Counselor. Have a great day. If you don't have any further questions or your client doesn't have any further questions.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
You as well. All right. Where were we at with Mr. Langford? Brian Langford. Byron Langford. I told him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What, Mr. Langdon, did we call this case? Byron Langdon?
Yeah, we did. We need to go back on the record.
All right, Mr. Langdon, we're back on the record with your case. Where did we leave off?
I had some proof of my insurance for my tickets, insurance and title.
You did.
For some tickets.
Why does he keep leaving? Call up Mr. Morgan again, please.
Yes.
And then
He's
Gary.
right doing the courtroom he's assigned to. And then this is his second courtroom.
He doesn't come in and ask me why I want these files to be done. No, that's why I put them up there for a reason. I see.
It's your first time working with him?
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't know how to.
Your Honor, this is prosecutor.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
So we got Mr. Let's start off with Mr. Let's start off with Mr. Langdon. He's got 6 cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has driving while
dog cases. Are those the dog cases?
No.
No, these aren't dog cases yet. This is driving while license suspended, no proof of insurance, unregistered, untitled, license plate, driving, basically another driving license improper plates, and no proof of insurance. He wanted to say that he had insurance, or what are you trying to say, Mr. Langdon?
No, Your Honor, what happened, I had just purchased a car, and I didn't have a chance. I had a hard time getting to the Secretary of State to get the, it's hard to do it at that time. So I was using plate my other car to drive with, just temporarily. But now I have everything that I need other than the license suspension. I do have the proof of insurance, the proper plate, and so yeah, proof of insurance.
The offer in the file here, Counselor, is to plead to the amended count of failure to display and responsible for the no proof of insurance ticket. So is it going to get any better, sir, Counselor, the fact that he represented that he has proper documentation now, or what's your position?
Your Honor, on any of these cases, if they're saying that they have proper documentation, I'm going to need to look at the documentation. And then there was an offer that was in the file. It sounds like Mr. Goss left an offer in the file.
He did leave an offer in the file. The only thing we're saying is that he's asking, and Counselor, you, Mr. Rucker, you know what he's asking for. You can relay that to Mr. Morgan.
Basically, since he has now corrected the default and he has acquired insurance based on the fact it was during the pandemic, he'd asked if they would be possibly willing to dismiss the no proof of insurance. Yeah, yes, corrected that.
Okay, I'm going to need to get some documentation, proof of whatever he's saying that he's done, and then I would look at that along with the file. I need a file to look at it to verify whatever I'm being told. So that's pretty much how that would work. So I don't have the file, nor do I have the documentation. And Mr. Rucker, I can send you an email address for myself so that you can communicate with me, anything that you need to communicate.
Okay.
And everybody else hear that on the line as well. If you have proof and you want that proof to be looked over and to see if you can get something better, then we're gonna need to get that email ASAP so we can present that. So you can present that to both attorneys and they can work at something out.
Who do I email it to?
Well, you can email that to his defense attorney, and then I will communicate with Mr. Rucker.
I haven't talked to my defense attorney.
All right, we're gonna give you an opportunity to do that.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Everybody's gonna have that opportunity.
Thank
All right, they want it. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Join that room, Mr. Rucker, with Mr. Langdon. I have Mr. Griffin here, who has the dog issue. He says that he got proof that the dog was vaccinated, but he no longer has the dog now. And then he has two other matters. I guess he has an attorney that's representing him on these two matters. Is that correct, Mr. Griffin?
It's only on one, Your Honor.
Which one is the attorney representing you on?
The failure to yield.
I don't see why he can't represent you on the stop sign ticket as well, but that's not up to me though. So, you're gonna have to be able to provide Mr. Morgan with proof that you got that dog vaccinated and that dog is no longer with you or whatever the case.
Right.
Do you have capabilities of Zoom? I mean, of emailing that stuff or not?
Email, yes, sir.
All right, can you email Mr. Morgan that proof? You want to send him your email address? Mr. Morgan?
Your Honor, you can have them just communicate everything to the defense counsel, and then he'll forward it to me, as opposed to having the defendant sending everything directly to me.
All right. I was trying to make this go a little bit quicker, Mr. Morgan, but I'll do that.
Okay, all right, Your Honor. Let's see. I'm going to let's see. I just chat an email address to whom, Mr. Griffin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get defense counsel to do that.
Oops.
Hello?
I'm trying to do this right now.
He's in Langdon, so we got both of them. Who's on the Rebel 4? I guess you're gone now.
Philip Owensby.
Oh, Philip Owensby. Okay. Owensby.
He finally put it in there, so.
Yeah, I was gonna just send him a comment.
I've been trying to get him to get that audio together. Because he has to figure out the audio.
All right, I forwarded an email to Mr. Gary Griffin.
Thank you, sir.
No, you're welcome.
What's your middle name, Mr. Gilbert?
Edward.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do about this ticket? the stop sign.
We're gonna wait and see. Let's get you squared away with this proof of the dog case first. And then we'll deal with the other ones too. If he wants to give you an offer today on those, and that's good. If not, then you're gonna have to come back with your lawyer on that. How do we determine whether Mr. Griffin, this video? So it's Mr. Griffin, you have 3 open matters, and only 2 of the matters have offers here. Let's call this case and see if we can get it resolved. This is the City of Detroit versus Benny Edward Griffin, case numbers SP 11271451.
You said Benny Edward Griffin.
Is that, yeah, Benny Edward Gilbert, I'm sorry, strike that, Benny Edward Gilbert, SP 11271451 and 214399351 and 214399361. It's call these matters. I don't know how they got in default, but let's call anyway. 214-973-221. 214-973-22, count 2 and count 3. Mr. Gilbert or Mr. Rucker, are you there? And Mr.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
And Mr. Morgan. Mr. Gilbert has a matter that I have an offer for. That would be on the 2 matters that are up, 214-399-351, no ops, amended to failure to display. And then he has dismissed the failure to signal a turn or something like that, failure to signal on turn or leave curb ticket. That would be the offer. Then he has a no proof of insurance misdemeanor and a no registration misdemeanor, an improper display, dirty or obscure plate misdemeanor, and another no ops that we need a consolidated offer on all of those.
Who is the client, Your Honor, again?
Client is Benny Edward Gilbert. Only 2 of the matters are up, but in an effort to make this a one-stop shop for him, then the 3 civil infractions are in default. Since they were had this year, I will entertain a motion to set those defaults aside. And the other matter, I don't know why offer wasn't up, but that's pending in here, and that's the no ops.
With that being said, Your Honor, Tyrone Ruck, on behalf of Mr. Gilbert, I'd ask that the court consider a motion to certify the defaults with respect to the civil infractions aforementioned.
All right, we'll set the civil infractions that we mentioned aside. What are we going to do as far as an offer that relates to, this is more, Mr. He's got more civil infractions in default that have just been entered into the system on 4, we got here.
And what is his first name?
Vinnie Edward Gilbert.
Okay, okay.
Look at this. It's got a whole lot of other defaults that haven't been entered into the system, that are just getting entered into the system. All right, I'm gonna read those off. That would be SP 116836661. That would be SP 119638991. And that would be SP 119638992. And all of those were just recently, and they're in default as well. So, Mr. Morgan, are you able to come back to the court and check out this file, or what's going on?
In order for me to make an offer, I'm going to need the file. So either they can walk it down here, or I can come and see it.
All right, come down here,
All right.
please.
Hello? Hello? Judge?
Yes.
You sure those tickets you read off, you sure those tickets not my son's?
Who?
Because I have a valid driver's license, I have insurance, I have registration, so that's why when you said all that, it can't be.
All right. Let's see. Is 11/25/79. Is that your birthday?
That's correct.
All right. This one's not yours. You're not born on 12/15/1997.
That's my son.
12/15/1997. 12/15/1997. That's why I like to have a sheet with all of this stuff on there. All right, I'm glad you spoke up.
I was waiting on my turn. I'm wondering, is this something that you can put in? Because I'm getting so many tickets. I already have a driver's license, man. My license have been they like 30-day period for these tickets, for some of these tickets, and it ain't even been my ticket.
All right. Hold on.
And then one ticket you just read off, I just went to court for that like last month, and they threw the whole ticket out when I showed them my license. Man, you just read it again. I'm like,
I have a no ops ticket here. Let's see if this is you. 12/15/1997. That's not you, is it?
That's my son. I got a junior. We got the same name.
Okay. And which ticket are you saying that is, so I have 3. Let's see what you have. You have a no ops. Well, 11/25/1997. You're saying that you came to court on this ticket?
I came to court. I just went to court for a ticket. They said I had no license, no proof of insurance, and something else. I can't remember what it was, but they threw the ticket out. I showed them my valid driver's license, the date and everything, and they knew that wasn't me. I don't even know what the tickets.
All right, I have 3. I have basically, with that being said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matters in front of me then, for you.
Send these two people.
And I only have an offer for, 2 of the matters. So he's saying, Mr. Morgan, that he's already come to court. I don't see that representation here.
I believe that was supposed to be a ticket with like no license and like a blinker ticket or something like that. It was like, or yeah, I believe it was like a blinker ticket.
Failure to signal. All right, and the rest of them seem like they're his sons, possibly his sons. All right, here you go. You have a valid driver's license? Can you run his license? Please. You need one of these? Is it possible you can finish up, say it here, or you got other stuff to do?
Yeah, I'm working on some other stuff in there, but I mean, I need the file in order to write.
I know. I'm getting them all together. I don't want to put something in there that's wrong, and I'm glad he spoke up with that. But I'm trying to encompass everybody's stuff. There's no sense in if we give him on one ticket and he got to come back later for some others. So
Usually when I see these files, a lot of downstairs, they'll put in a lot of stuff that may be in board status or other old stuff, and I write them all up, I get the file. So
that's usually what Boss does too, but then it's similar infraction that they got in default, that's just been had, and
you mean fresh default?
Yeah, fresh default. You know what I'm saying? So he's sitting out here with these civil infractions that are in default. That's going to suspend his license if it's good, if he doesn't take care of it.
If it's already in default, then they're suspended. If they have
Well, we'll see.
defaults out there, they're suspended. So, and that's why it's not on the.
So you are suspended, sir.
That's why it's not on the document.
Say that again.
Your license is suspended. He's gonna write you up an offer.
I got a paper, they only suspended my license for, it was like 20 days, and then when they threw the ticket out, I had nothing because they threw the ticket out. So that means that my license was back active because it was only holding my ticket, holding my license because they said that I had the ticket. And I went to court on it. That's what I was saying. I went to court. They threw the whole ticket out. Once I showed them the thing and said my ticket. Matter of fact, here it is.
Do you have proof of going to court? Because I don't see it here.
I got.
Maybe somebody entered it into your son's name.
I believe it's just like they sent me this stuff. Like I don't even know what this is. Like they said I owe or whatever this is. Only ticket that I should have had was a tent ticket. That's the only ticket that I should have had was the tent ticket.
I see you came to court on
here it is, right here.
5/17/2021 for equipment violation ticket. And there was a fine that you had to pay that was never paid. I see that you had court date of 7/1. That's when the default judgment was entered into this. So the one that, let me see, the tent ticket, no, that's a default judgment. That's a default judgment. I just don't see it, sir. I'm not saying that you haven't done it, but I don't see it.
1 second, sir. 1 second.
Got it cheaper today. I
Hey, man, you didn't see all the papers, that paper they sent. Violation of the code.
Okay, let's pass the matter till you get your paperwork together. Let's call the matter of Philip Edward Owensby. These are case numbers SP 115603331, SP 115635151. Can we check Mr. Owensby to see if he has anything else? Mr. Owensby, there's not an offer in this file because you have a civil infraction that is a 16 to 20 over. There's they're asking, in order to make an offer in this file, they want you to take the Michigan defensive driving course because of the speed. You have a right to take that course and see. Maybe Mr. Morgan can give you a preliminary offer now, or you have a right to a trial, or you definitely had a right to plead straight up guilty, and I'll fine you as it stands, and then I can give you an opportunity to talk to Mr. Rucker. What do you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a way I could just pay the tickets, or I have to take a class?
Well, if you pay the tickets, you're going to incur all of the penalties that go along with it. And that is, we can amend it to failure to display. You'll get the, what is that, 16 to 20 over? How many points is that?
16, let me see. I'm reading it right. Yeah.
No,
16 to 20 over.
I'm finding out how many points that's going to be on your license. Let's see. $16 to 20 over, that's 4 points on your license, sir. If you want to take that, you don't, I'm sure you don't want that. I don't know what you want.
No, I don't want that.
All right, so what would he get if he takes this Michigan defensive driving course, Mr. Mosier? You don't know it.
I can't tell you that right off top. The way I do it, they take the class, they come back, and then I'll review their file and talk to them about what they learned in the class and how that applies to the infraction they receive. That's the way I normally do it. And only thing I ever agree to is to take it into consideration, that they've taken the class. That's the only thing I agree to.
You hear that, Mr. Owensby and Mr. Rucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's saying that, what he's saying is that he's not going to agree to do anything until you come back after successful completion of the class. I can only guess that that's going to be a better offer than you pleading straight up to a 4-point offense. You only have 2 tickets in front of me today, so it's a no license and a speeding ticket. So you can take that Michigan defensive driving course, which it doesn't sound like it looks like you looking at your record that it would do you some good, but the choice is yours.
Okay, so all right, so listen, Your Honor. The Michigan defense class, right?
Yes.
Is that a drive?
That's an 8-hour class online. It's 14 quizzes and 1 test.
Okay.
Come back, I'll give you 30 days to do it. And you come back with that certificate, you're gonna get an online certificate. You give that to us and we'll get an offer to you at that point.
Okay. So in Michigan, what do can I write this down?
Of course you can. I want you to. Let me put it in the chat for you.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
I emailed the prosecutor my information.
All right, he's here. He's gonna have to go back to his office and get it. All right, you got that, Mr. Owensby?
Michigan Defense. It popped up so quick. Hold on. Michigan Defense.
You should be able to copy it. You should be able to copy that and put it somewhere, safety from his
Can you
chat.
flash it one more time, sir?
Yeah. He said you should be able to copy that and put it somewhere or paste it somewhere.
It's in the chat.
It should still be there in the chat.
Go,
Just hit that chat button.
Chat. Michigan Defense.
MichiganDefensiveDriving.com.
Hey, Ms. Terry.
Then you want to select either the Detroit option or the 36th District Court option.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, then you I'll give you till August 11th.
July, August. Okay. You said it's an 8-hour class online?
Yeah. That's about 30 days. So that's about August the 11th. I'll give you, and you can come back on August the 11th with that certificate at 8:30 a.m.
Okay. Well, can you give me the August 15th?
Well, I can give you, yeah, August, is that good a day for him? August 15th?
Yes, Your Honor. Just check the system.
You want to? See, I need to be able to learn how to do that. I just
Well,
want
make it the 16th, because the 15th is on Saturday or Sunday.
August 16th.
Okay, that's on a Monday.
August 16th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you have a great day.
You too. Now, one more question, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Michigan
No, this is my
Defensive
mother car.
Right Driving.com. And I'm going to
Right.
change the
36th District Court or Detroit option is you have one of those on there so they can, make sure that they get credit for the Detroit option or 36th District Court option, one or the other. You should see it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you August 16th.
All right. I look forward to it. Be safe out there.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I'm waiting on, who's got the iPhone?
I don't know how to get up out here.
Eduardo Gonzalez.
Who was that? Oh, Eduardo Gonzalez. Where? Eduardo Gonzalez. Yeah, I know, yeah. Mr. William Gray, he just pled to the 2 matters and all the other matters are now being dismissed. I should write that up so you can see exactly what you want.
Oh, okay, it'll be on the actual case numbers that are.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it so you can have a better look at it.
Oh, okay. So you don't have Mr. Gonzalez?
I don't have Eduardo Gonzalez.
Okay.
I see Mr. Gonzalez at the top, show cause, no proof of insurance. Let me pull him up.
Yeah, that's why I got the ratio.
he's got
Yes, Your Honor. He's right.
3 matters. Yeah, is that everything? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Eduardo Marcos Gonzalez, case numbers SP 1140206, counts 1, 2, and 3. And he has a related civil infraction of blocking traffic on this. Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
That my other courtroom prosecutor was giving them credit for paying these civil infractions ahead of time. So basically, he's got driver's license never acquired, untitled, unregistered, no proof of insurance, and a blocking traffic paid. The offer in the file is to plead to the amended count of failure to display and dismiss the other 2 counts. As it stands now, I'll fine you $240 if you plead to that. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, pleading to a misdemeanor and dismissing the other 2 counts. And then you say that
he paid a civil infraction ahead of time that related to this matter. $175 blocking traffic.
they reduced it for him.
I don't know what they did. No, I think it looks like it was straight up. Yes, disregarding the red signal, they reduced it to impeding traffic.
He went to the free hearing.
Is that what he did? Yeah, on 2/16/2021, he did do
So
that.
we got a deal on that. I'm just gonna leave it at a deal.
Okay, so here's the deal. Failure to display, $240, and dismiss the other 2 counts. You got a right to a trial. You got a right to speak to Mr. Rucker, or you can take the deal and pay the $240. You gone again? That was Gonzalez, Eduardo Gonzalez. All right, what do we got, Mr. Gilbert here? All right, here's the deal, Mr. Gilbert. We call his cases.
I just had one question before you start.
All right, recalling Benny Edward Gilbert. You wanted to say something, Mr. Gilbert?
Yes, the ticket you said that I didn't come to.
Speak up for me, please, so my courtroom.
I said the ticket you said that I didn't come to court for, was that a tent ticket?
I see, it's, the tickets that are in your name are the improper display of plate, no registration. Both of those are civil infractions.
That can't be.
And then the other 2 tickets are failure to turn, failure to signal while turn or curve or whatever that is, and no insurance, and then a no operator's license on possession. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see any ticket. I don't see any tent ticket.
I got my tickets right here. They 2 tent tickets, Your Honor. I swear to you, they gotta be my son. I have a valid driver's license. Whatever they be, when I had these tickets, these are the only tickets that I have, Your Honor. I swear to you, I ain't gonna see.
Listen. You don't have to swear to me. Your license.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Was it a Durango or a Benz?
Let's get me again.
Your license was suspended 1 13, 2016 to 2018. And I don't, SP 11683. I don't see where you've ever reacquired it.
I just got a valid driver's license in like December or November or something, like December, November, or January. I got it right here. That's what I'm saying. That'd be my son ticket. I don't have a ticket in Durango.
I need a file.
That's Gilbert again.
This is this one?
Yeah, he's talking about his license was valid, but it says suspended. And he's saying that it was valid at the time of this ticket.
I got my license 10/23/2020.
What are those other ticket numbers you have there? Read off the ticket numbers at the top.
We have it on this paper.
P1196389.
P11-96389.
Yes, sir.
You see that?
Yeah. And then bill to stop.
We got some more tickets coming here.
Let me,
Gilbert?
Yes, sir.
let me.
Let's make sure these tickets are all for his birthday, November the 25th, 1979. Can we run that one?
Absolutely.
My son's is 12/15.
Okay.
The son's 12/15.
Okay, the son is 12. Okay.
So what's the other ticket that you got? The tent ticket? The tent is another tent ticket.
Give me the ticket number.
P11-68366.
6 was the last digit.
Say it again, for
P11-68366.
Okay, thank you.
And that ticket, okay, I have that.
Oh, you already, okay.
I need to ask, what date am I trying to determine whether or not he has a valid license?
Well, he claims that he had a valid license in November of last year.
Yes, I got my license right here. I'll show you the card right here, sir.
It doesn't matter. That might not be the work the paper is printed on. It's got to be valid in the system.
He said it was
issued
November.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's not valid now. Let's see if it was valid.
So he had something issued on October 23rd, 2020.
October 23rd, 2020, you got something issued then.
I got something from Secretary of State about one of these tickets, about the ticket that I went to court on, and they threw it out. But they had Secretary of State.
He might have had some.
I was gonna be like a
he had to pay.
So how is it saying it's valid if it's
No, it's not saying it's valid now.
No, back then. He got a license like he's saying in November?
I believe it was October 23rd, 2020. That I believe this was his license that was
Here, put it on the record here, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, he both his,
well, I'm reading right here from
his
Secretary of
name
State.
and his birthday.
Okay. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Stephen Morgan on behalf of the city of Detroit. Your Honor, I'm reading here from the Michigan Secretary of State documentation here, which says that there was something issued on October 23rd, 2020, which gave an expiration date of 11/25/2023. I believe that this is when his license was issued. However, after that happened, I am not sure if it had gotten suspended anytime after that for any other reason.
It doesn't say on there. It says
Well,
suspended now.
it's in suspended status right now. The license information is suspended now, of course. But I would have to analyze this, several pages here to try to find out when it was suspended, when it was first suspended after it was issued.
All right, and the purpose of this, the whole purpose of this whole exercise is to allow Mr. Griffin, to establish the fact that, Mr. Gilbert, I'm sorry, to establish the fact that he had at least had a license at the time, and that that maybe the offer is going to be a little different, or what are we looking? What is the offer in there? What is the offer in there?
The city is offering?
Yes.
For him, actually, there's a plea here to failure to display to case number is 21439935-1.
And then that was back on, I'll see that was back on
January 7th.
January 7th, 2021. They say you failed to display a driver's license on that day in the area of Warwick and Vassar.
That's where I live. That's the ticket they threw out, sir.
He's saying that they threw this ticket out, and I see he was scheduled for arraignment at 5/20/2021 at 1:30. Who were you in front of when they threw that ticket out?
Judge Langston. It's the same lady, Langston. Yep, I had Langston.
Well, we're looking at the register of actions here, Your Honor, on May 20th, 2021.
That's when he was supposed to be scheduled for an arraignment.
Well, what's entered in here on the register of action is that says miscellaneous action by Judge Christopher Blount. He's scheduled for a show cause.
Yeah, I see that.
And
it says you failed to appear.
I came. That's how he threw the ticket out. That's how they threw the whole ticket. They stopped me in my driveway on my girl's father's funeral day. He asked me, he said, "You got a license?" I said, "Yeah." There was 3 people in the car, 3 dudes in the car. They came up on the car. So we just moved over here. We've been kind of going, but anyway, he asked me, "You got a license?" I said, "Yeah." Went to his, told her to stay in the car. He asked my girl if she got a CCW. She gave him his gun. He walked to his car, came back with a ticket. I looked like, he just pulled off out of the driveway. When I went to court, they asked me, did I have a valid driver's license? I showed him my valid driver's license, everything. He said, "I don't know why they wrote you that ticket." He said, "I didn't use my blinker to turn in my driveway."
So also on January 7th, there was another ticket issued at the same time. And that was failed signal on the turn or leaving the curb. So that's what happened.
That's probably what got him pulled over. All right, so let's wrap this up here, and what are we gonna do? Counselor, you want to speak to this, Mr. Rucker?
Your Honor, I'm actually kind of confused with all the allegations that my client seems to have a valid license. I don't know if it's somebody's used his ID or not. I didn't hear back from when you have them checked against the date of birth of the other people with the same last name.
It seems that your client had a valid license on October of last year, like he's representing. But sometime in between that time and now, the license is suspended. So I don't know if the license is suspended because of this matter. He seems to have a very vivid memory of coming to court and the ticket being thrown out. He seems to have a very vivid memory of the allegations itself. I just don't know what has suspended his license on these two.
The reason why my license put in the was like a probation period. When I called, after they threw his ticket out, I called Secretary of State. They told me I don't owe nothing. My license ain't suspended. They only had it, like a probation period because of that ticket. They called, they told me my license was fine. I didn't owe nothing. I wasn't in that suspended state because they threw the ticket out. Now I told you when I first talked to you, like, man, it's the second time that I went to court on this same ticket. I came this the second time I went to put on the same ticket me and you here. This is my second time.
And I just don't, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not. I just don't see that in the register of actions at all. What we can do, we can give them a trial date. We can give them a trial date, have the officer come in and, but.
That still, it still ain't gonna resolve it because I'm just trying to show y'all that I had a valid driver's license and this ticket was the reason why my license is suspended or whatever that y'all saying.
All right, he's looking still.
What date is he saying that his license was valid on?
He said his license was valid in October, right?
No, he's saying when he got valid license.
He's saying that this ticket in January is what suspended your license. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Correct, sir.
Yes, he's saying that January 7th, he had a valid license.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at.
2021. And this ticket suspended his license. Everyone, will we just leave or? Huh? All right.
It was like my license. It wasn't like it was suspended. It was like I had like a probation period. I couldn't get a ticket for like 30 days or something like that. And if I did, they would suspend my license.
What do we do with Mr. Lang? Mr. Rucker.
Yes, sir.
This is another matter. What ended up happening with Mr. Langdon? Was that a matter where he wanted to take a, that was Owens that took the defensive driving?
I believe, Your Honor, I've been awaiting. I've been checking back with my computer. He was supposed to provide proof of insurance, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he was.
And the APA gave me his, the city prosecutor rather, excuse me. He gave me his.
And he's gone now. I don't see him on the line anymore.
Right, and I'm checking again, and Your Honor, nope, I still don't have any. I gave him my email address, and I've been checking periodically, and still nothing.
All right, if he doesn't come back, we're going to give him another date. Mr. Gonzalez?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get you out the way. While Mr. Morgan is looking over that file. All right. We called the case. Did we call the case of Eduardo Gonzalez?
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez, the offer here in the file is to plead to the amended count of failure to display, a $240 fine, and dismiss the other two matters. You want to take that deal, sir?
So you said 240?
240.
And the other two will be dismissed?
The other two will be dismissed. You have a right to take this to trial if you want to. But if you want to end this, today, we can get this out the way.
Yeah, I'll take that deal.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yep.
Are you driving, sir?
No, I'm not driving.
Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Gonzalez, you understand you have a right to a trial in the matter?
Nah.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Nah, I'll just take the deal.
I said, do you understand though that do you have a right to a trial?
Oh,
We have
yeah,
to-
I understand. Yep.
And you understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that right to the trial?
Yes.
Okay, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez, let me draw your attention to December 2nd, 2020, at around 7:50 a.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Junction and Toledo. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
And on that date, did that Detroit police officer ask you to provide a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, Mr. Gonzalez?
Nah, I didn't have a driver's license at that time.
And then why, you didn't have a driver's license? I'm gonna accept this as a amended count of failure to display. I'm gonna fine you $240 with the stipulation of probable cause. I'm gonna dismiss the other two matters.
Okay.
Mr. Gonzalez, how much time do you need to pay?
Just a month.
A month? Let me give you till August the 11th, 2021. Pay by that time. $240, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez, if there's nothing further, then you have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right. What is this, to change the offer to responsible?
No, what I changed it, I dismissed the one that said he didn't have a license. It was not on person.
Yeah.
He was charged with not on person.
You're dismissing that one though, and just pleading responsible to the one civil infraction. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here's the deal, Mr. Gilbert.
I found that.
All right. All right, well, we ain't gonna worry about that now. It's not gonna get much better than this. I'm gonna let you know what it is before you mention, and you got a right to speak to Mr. Rucker, but the offer now is to plead responsible to, let's see, do I print that out? I printed all of these out.
What's in there? It's in there. It's,
I'll have to go back in that thing and look.
I think it's violation of basic speed law.
Plead responsible to violation of basic speed law, drove in an unsafe manner, and dismiss everything else.
Plead to driving with unsafe speed. I'm plead to. Nah, I ain't gonna plead to. So.
You don't want that?
Nah, that ain't. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you nothing that I ain't. If I did it, I did it. But I ain't.
All right, we'll have a trial date then. You're gonna have to go to trial on all these matters.
Yeah, but the ticket that I was telling you about with the when they told me I was on that probation period, with the suspension, I found it was 5/19/21. I got the paper right here. I can turn the camera around and show it to you if you want me to.
Show me the ticket. I mean, at this point,
because they saying I
at
had
this point,
they telling me that I had a wrong driver's license and this me speed. They had 10 tickets already that they said was me, and that wasn't even me, bro. Oh man, you're bothering me. But the limo, the 10, this window 10, you see it right there? Suspended for 5/19/21. That's my name.
At this point, it doesn't really matter. At this point, the offer is going to be what it is, and you can take it or you can take it or leave it. You can go to trial on all the matters if you want to.
Is that like points on all my license or something like
That'll
that?
be a point, yeah. The file limit says how many points is a violation of the basic speed law?
Probably 2 points.
So it's looking like 2 points on your license.
And I got a fine, and so how much would the fine?
$125.
All right, come on, man.
Mr. Gilbert, I'm not your man, I'm the judge.
Come on, sir. Yeah, I'm scared, man. You know, when you do the right thing, it's like something always pull you back to the wrong thing, even when you're doing right, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like no wind around it. I showed you everything in the book. You saying I ain't go to court. They said I had all these tickets. I'm sure it's proving this to you, and it still be like.
Listen, Mr. Gilbert, let me explain something to you. I've sat here and I've listened to everything you have to say. Now, let me just explain this to you. I don't have anything to do with the offer that the prosecutor presents. My only job in this matter is whether I accept the offer or allow you or accept the offer that's presented or give you a right to a trial. That's what I've done. I've done everything. I've let you speak. I've let you put everything that you wanted to say in front of him, and that's what he presented to you. You have a right to take this, or you have a right to go to trial on it. That's all I can do.
Right. Now the question is to you. I showed you that I went to court on that ticket, and that one ticket that you was looking at that you said I ain't go to court on. I was showing you that they suspended my license for that ticket that said I didn't go to court on. So now that I got this ticket, if I plead to the ticket with the speed, then that's gonna not take my license all the way away, though, right?
I don't know what it's going to do with your license. I know that it's going to abstract to the Secretary of State, and what I'm trying to do now is give you an idea of what type of how many points you're going to get if you accept this offer.
Yeah, but if I don't want to accept the offer and then I lose.
If you don't want to accept the offer, then you go to trial on it, and you.
I don't want to blow my license. I just recently got them. I did all this hard work, nothing, man. It's like that.
Your license is suspended.
It is. That I already went to court on though. I went to court on the ticket. I got my license suspended from, sir.
Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm not saying. I listen. I can only go by what's in the computer. I don't know what happened. I wasn't here. I try to remember everybody that comes before me. You weren't before me. I can't say what happened to the previous judge and stuff like that. All I can say is that I don't see it in here, and I'm not saying that you're not telling me the truth. I'm going to give you what it takes for this and how many points you can expect to get if you take this deal. You got this is a 2-point infraction. I'll do this, Mr. Rucker. You want to go to a breakout room with Mr. Gilbert?
Okay, Your Honor. I think that might be the safest bet.
I think that might be too. Oh, Mr. Langdon is in the breakout room. So go in that breakout room and tell Mr. Langdon to get out. And I'm going to put you in the breakout room, Mr. Gilbert. And then Gary Griffin, can you check to see if Mr. Griffin has his documentations about the dog that he's supposed to send you? This is the dog case. And then he has 2 other matters that he has. One matter at stop sign, and the other matter he has.
I need to see the file. And,
Here's,
I think that he got a bunch of tickets on a bunch of dog tickets. So
he says he got rid of the dog according to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's.
At the time he got these tickets.
Here are the 2 other tickets that he had. I don't have the other one, but he's gonna go to, he's got a lawyer representing him on these 2 tickets.
So the traffic ticket. Oh wait, are we gonna consider everything that I just?
Well, I don't, if he wants us to give him the whole offer, but he says he wants the lawyer to come in on one of the traffic tickets, I guess. Mr. Gilbert?
Well, I got Gilbert, and I got Gary Griffin in here. Wait a minute. This is Gilbert.
Gilbert, I need Gilbert.
That's Gilbert.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's Gilbert. So on Griffin, he got,
Okay, these Gilberts are still, he's out, that's his son. We've already established that.
so June 2021, Mr. Griffin got a traffic ticket. And they're not on the docket for the day, but you want to add to this offer?
Mr. Griffin, do you want the
Yes, sir.
prosecutor to make you a one-stop shop deal on all of the stuff?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this, you won't need the lawyer unless you want, it won't be necessary for the lawyer if you take this one-stop shop deal here. Did you tell Mr. Langdon to come out that room?
He wasn't in there when I went into the breakout room.
All right, what's Mr. Gilbert? He's in the breakout room still too.
I told him to leave out, but I'll go back in there. I can tell him to leave out.
Your Honor,
Yes.
what's the one-time deal?
All right, we're gonna see in a minute.
Secretary of State for Mr. Griffin.
Yes.
Thank you.
You.
Much too long. I appreciate you staying in here though. Well, I definitely do that. I kicked him out the room anyway, so.
Yeah, I saw it said the 60 seconds when I went in.
Yeah. What is Mr. Gilbert gonna do?
He's gonna take it to trial, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Gilbert. Hold on one second. What's going on? Hold on. Hello? You said what?
I finally got hold of Sorrel. She sent me a bill just now. I'm going through the agency counsel's summary, and some of the numbers are just slightly off. So I wasn't sure whether they're just really slightly.
And they're slightly off in our favor or whose favor?
Their favor. So household services, she says plaintiff is claiming 6,080. Our summary. We know if she's currently getting services now.
No, she hasn't been getting any services for a while.
Okay, and so whoever's in the summary is
Secretary of State for this, Gary Griffin. This is, that's Gary Griffin, I need Secretary of State for him.
I mean, 6,080 is not too concerned about that, but attendant care benefits, she says 36,480. We have 37,080. It's just weird down there. It's like, does that bring a bill for anything?
No, I don't think it makes any difference anyway. No, it doesn't really matter.
And she said March 2020, the testimony states that March 2020 she started services.
That's how he was like.
Mm-hmm.
Testimony gives
Thank you.
When was the accident?
November 2019.
Why would services start so late then?
She tested about that.
I don't recall that.
It says the deposition of technical care of private cab for terrain was taken. Ms. Terrain testified that she began testimony assisting them in March of 2020.
Okay, that was I would say that, I don't know, I'd have to rely on, I guess I'd have to rely on her testimony. I don't know that that would be true. No, she did, no, but she had another, that's correct, but she had another, person that was doing the services before that. Yes, that's correct. That is
Well, I
correct.
see here in our summary, rendered by our owner.
Yes. And of course, they paid some of that too. Hey, I'm on the record now. Can I call you back in a minute?
Yes.
All right. All right, let's go. Mr. Gilbert, from my understanding, I've given you an opportunity to speak with the House Counsel. You want to take all these matters to trial?
Yeah. I'm taking the trial.
All right. I have a trial date of August the 13th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Can you make sure they send a login number on there?
Huh?
Can you make sure they send a login number? Because when we call and try to get through it, the phone just hangs up. They don't even put it.
And you're gonna zoom in just like you zoomed in today. We'll get the officer here. We'll see if we can get all this sorted out.
All right.
Okay. Give them a trial date, and even for the civil infractions, put all of those matters on his thing so he can be heard on everything.
Everything, okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Gilbert, I'll see you August the 13th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, you have a great day.
So I'm gonna go for the same ticket again?
It's gonna be everything that you had open today.
So that's what I was saying. So for the same ticket once again, so I get a free trial for a ticket that was already through out.
You never got a trial date on it. I don't know that listen, that document showed that you showed me was from the Secretary of State. That document, first of all, I didn't read it all because I couldn't see it all. What you need to do, let's do this. You're gonna get it's gonna get sorted out on the 13th. You need to bring all of your documentation on the 13th. You need to bring that SOS document, Secretary of State document that you had today, and you need to get a log. Now, you don't have to prove anything. They have to prove that you were driving while licenses, you failed to display your driver's license. They have to prove that you were failed to turn or use your signal. They have to prove all these allegations. What I would suggest to you is grab all of your paperwork that you have so you can get ready to defend yourself against these allegations, all right?
All right.
That's all I can do.
All right. Thanks, sir.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, I'll see you on the 13th of August.
Yes, sir.
All right. There's Mr. Langdon.
Yes, sir.
And then,
yes, sir.
Then Mr. Griffin, he's going to go down there and get your file. Mr. Langdon.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Did we call his cases? Byron Langdon? I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
All right, Mr. Langdon, you said that you were going to send some paperwork to the House Counsel, and he never got the paperwork.
I thought I sent it to him. They said it got sent. It's lawman is a 000000 for the web, for the site.
It's 00. I said it several times, 4 zeros.
That's what I did. And you didn't receive it?
No, sir. I'm looking at my.
Do you want to text messages or I sent it through my email to that address.
Can you resend it, sir?
Yeah, send it to the email. To
yeah,
email.
Send it to the email.
Okay, I'd have about 3 people send it too. I don't know where it went to.
What email address do you have?
I have LAWMAN000@att.net.
I said 4 zeros.
I got 4 zeros. At att.net.
Resend it, sir.
At att.net, yeah.
Okay. So that's to your email, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'll send it again. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Cases, is it okay to set the default judgment aside?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think we already had a motion to set those aside. I granted that motion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I wanted them to be heard on all those supplement fractions. And I feel for Mr. Gilbert, it sounds like he may be representing the truth. I don't know if he's a little bit mixed up or not, but whatever the case may be, it's just, that's what it is.
Oh,
And then Griffin, we're waiting on, huh? Yeah, you better do something. I don't know. We're waiting on Griffin's offer about those dogs, and then Mr. Langdon's, and then that'll be it from there.
Oh, the prosecutor took the Griffin file.
Yes, he's supposed, Mr. Griffin was supposed to email him some documents about those dogs. All right. All right. So the offer from Mr. Lang, all we're waiting on is really insurance.
Can I speak?
You certainly may.
It was sent under the name of Mike Jones.
All right.
You have anything for Mike Jones? Or it might be Michael Langdon too. But my phone wasn't cooperating.
nothing.
Oh, jeez. He just sent it just now.
Do you have it on your phone? Can we look at it? Can you hold it up to the screen or something? I mean, I know that Mr. Morgan probably wants a copy of it, but.
Okay. Yeah, You
gotta turn your video on.
I didn't have it turned off. Okay. Let me get the papers.
What's up, sir? Your phone is muted, sir. Look here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set, listen, let's do it this way. For Griffin and for Langton, we're gonna set up another day for you two. What do you have for Griffin? Did he supply the information he was supposed to supply?
I don't know if that's gonna really make a difference, but what Mr. Claus broke him for was menacing and not having a dog on a leash. So the other two are getting, the delayed on those two, the other two are dismissed. So what I saw was documentation regarding getting some dogs vaccinated. That's what I saw. I got about 3 different emails.
And you got it, he did get the dog vaccinated?
It looks like I couldn't tell because he had 3 emails. And I was trying to look at those documents, trying to figure them out. But it says something about vaccinations. We might have gotten them vaccinated. They may or may not be there. However, it doesn't change the fact about the 2 tickets that Mr. Gross had him pleading to and dismissed the other.
Right. Okay. And you're gonna, what about the traffic matter?
So I looked at the Secretary of State. There were some things that were concerning in there. Several different crashes. On one of those tickets, there was a crash on that ticket. That's one of the 2.
Yes.
And so
here's what we're gonna do. Let's just make this quick and sweet. Mr. Langdon, your voicemail, your thing is on mute. Please unmute yourself so you can respond and I can give you, I'm gonna give both of you two a new date. That's gonna be the pre-trial date on 8/3, August the 3rd, a pre-trial date. That's gonna give you an opportunity to get those documents to the court like you need to. Unless you wanna take this offer, which is no insurance, civil infraction, and a failure to display, $240 fine, and a $195 fine, and then the other 4 matters are dismissed. So even if you got the insurance, you still got dismissal of 4, you're pleading only to 2.
Okay, what would be the total on that?
240 plus and 195.
Okay. I'll do that then.
All right, $435. Let's do it. Then we called the case. Let's recall the case of Byron Langdon. Mr. Langdon, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Langdon, you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this off, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what was stated in the record?
No, sir.
Okay, let me draw your attention to May the 1st, 2020, at around 2:17 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Nevada and Helen. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes, sir.
And on that day, did the officer ask you to provide a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, I could not respond
And
to
why
him.
is that?
I didn't have it on my possession. And
You didn't have it on your possession. Okay, I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license, $240 for that. Mr. Langdon, let me draw your attention to January 18, 2021, at around 3:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Seaburn and Warren Avenue. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by Detroit police on that day?
Yes, I did.
And on that day, were you driving a 2007 Chrysler?
That's correct, yes.
And that Chrysler, did that Chrysler have insurance on it on that day?
No, sir.
Okay, based on a testimony that you gave me, I'm gonna find you responsible for the no insurance civil infraction. That's gonna be $195. I'm gonna dismiss with the stipulation of probable cause all the other matters. How much time do you need to pay?
Can I have 30 days?
You can have 30 days. That's August the 16th, 2021. I'm gonna waive any warrant fees. I'm going to hold you responsible for any reinstatement fees. If it's nothing further, you have a very good day.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, you do the same. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
This one, I just want to bring your attention also on Griffin. Those, I believe those two civil infractions.
State manager. All right, let me, Mr. Griffin, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. Let's get you another pretrial date. That way the other city attorney can come in and listen to what you have to say about your representation that you made. August the 3rd. August the 3rd, 2021 at 8:30.
All right. Can
All
I
right,
see what
so-
date that is?
August the 3rd is a Tuesday. Are you tied up on August the 3rd? A Tuesday is bad for you?
No, I can do it. I'll be at work, but I can do it.
Well, when don't you work?
Thursday or Friday.
You don't work Thursday or Friday?
No, sir.
Let's make it August the 6th then. At 8:30.
That would be that Friday.
Yes.
All right.
And we'll put all these matters up. We'll, make sure you have that documentation for the dog, okay?
Hey, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
I'd rather do it that Tuesday, the August the 3rd, because I had dialysis that day.
What about you say Thursday or Friday?
Yes, sir.
What about August the 5th?
That'll work.
All right. August the 5th, 2021. I would suggest you let them know that you're on dialysis and all that stuff too, sir.
Yes, sir.
See if you can get some sympathy from somebody.
Right. Did I need to email this guy about my paperwork again?
Not now. You're gonna email. We'll get you another email address. Why don't you email me? You ready for the email address?
Yeah, just 1 second.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
All right, that'll work.
You know how to read the chat?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
And you want me to email you these documents to your email?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There it is.
Sean Perkins at 336districtcourt.org.
You got it.
I'm about to email you this paperwork right now.
All right. We'll see you on the 5th.
Yes, sir.
Of August. All right. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rucker. I appreciate it. I didn't expect it to take this long, but.
Oh, that happens sometimes. You were very accommodating. Hopefully they appreciate it. Pleasure working with you.
Thank you. My pleasure always. And I'll see you next time.
All righty.